Consider whether chemigation should be used with a system that is prone to frequent shutdowns. If the irrigation system has not been operated for some time, it is wise to run it for a few hours before chemigating to be sure there are no problems. Another consideration is the chemical you'll be applying. In the case of a pesticide, you must make sure that the crop is listed on the label as a legal application site, and that chemigation is an approved method of application. Even though you think you know what the label says, read it and be certain. Personal safety precautions must be taken seriously. Pesticide container labels use signal words to indicate the relative toxicity of the product. The signal word caution means the chemical is slightly toxic. Warning means the chemical is moderately toxic. Those chemicals labeled danger and that have the skull and crossbones symbol are highly toxic. Chemicals can enter your body system orally, through the mouth, dermally, by absorption through the skin, or by inhalation, breathing chemical vapors or fumes. Always make certain you have and use all protective clothing and equipment specified on a chemical product label. This may include rubber boots, a liquid-proof apron, protection for your head, eye protection, chemically resistant gloves, and, in some cases, full rubber suit protection. University of Nebraska research shows that the most likely route of entry into the body is through the skin, particularly through skin on the hands. So, be sure to wear chemically resistant gloves when handling pesticides and while calibrating the injection system. Protective clothing and equipment is intended to prevent accidental exposure to toxic chemicals. However, you can reduce the risk even further. Simply plug the first 2 or 3 nozzles of the irrigation system. This will help minimize exposure risks associated with re-entering the field to monitor the chemigation process. You will want to look at other characteristics of the chemical as well. For example, does the chemical need mechanical agitation to ensure that it remains in suspension? You have to be willing to monitor the chemigation event carefully so the chemical is applied correctly and safely. If there is an equipment malfunction, a chemical spill for example, or other accident, you must have a plan of action. In most situations, it is best to do the following: discontinue the application, contain any spill, and notify the proper authorities. Actual or suspected accidents must be reported within 24 hours of being discovered. Both NDEQ and the appropriate NRD office are to be notified by telephone Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. At all other times, accident reports are to be made to the Nebraska Highway Patrol. When a chemical application has been completed, flush both the injection system and the irrigation system for at least 10 minutes. The injection system should be flushed while the irrigation system is still operating, so that the water used in cleaning is applied to the newly chemigated field.